Hello there people of YouTube. So a bit of an unfamiliar setting for today's video. We are at Heathrow Airport of all places. This is the year of being uncomfortable because, well, one, I'm about to fly to Korea, spoiler alert, to compete, which I've never done before, but I'm also filming in like a busy airport. I can feel the eyes on me already, but hey ho, just all character building and growth along the way. But I haven't done a bit of video in a while, and the main reason has just been like super focused on just cracking away at fat loss, because obviously with the looks at the previous show and the result as well, my main focus has been getting absolutely skinned for the next show. So that's basically what we'll be doing. I'll go into a little bit more depth and detail later on when I'm settled in Korea, but essentially that's all we've been doing. So we are currently at Heathrow. I'm just waiting to board. What I'll probably do for this video is I'll like break it up into highlights of the next few days or the next couple of days or so, just so I'm not boring you too much with unnecessary clips, I suppose. But yeah, I was like going back and forth on whether to film this or not, but I think, you know what, it's not the norm of what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, which I feel like is a little bit boring, just me like eating meals, go to the gym. So I'm experiencing a new country and I think it's going to be really cool. So yeah, I want to basically document it. Well, one, to share on YouTube in terms of someone's experience traveling abroad, but just for memories as well, which I think will be really cool to look back on. So yeah, it's been very stressful, very stressful packing for this, because I have done long journeys before, but I've never competed traveling this far and then also traveling for this long for 2 weeks. So the amount I've had to pack is absolutely insane. I've literally just about made the weight limits with my bags and everything. And then it's the fear of, you know how it is as a bodybuilder when you're packing supplements and all other food stuff and you think, oh, are security going to have a problem with it? Which they did. They always have a problem with some things. And this time it was my ice packs, which I use to keep my food cold. Apparently I can't take that. So if my food spoils and I get the runs because of that, thank you to Heathrow Airport security for that. But yeah, we'll see. It should be fine, but I'm looking forward to it. I think this is the most daunting thing for me is the travel, the fatigue, just going back and forth. It just absolutely wipes me out. Once I'm there, honestly, I think it'll be fine, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, plan is to get into Seoul. We will stay there for a day, check in with AJ, go to the gym, we'll probably get some footage there, and then the following day we're gonna drive over to High-One, so we'll get some footage from that. Anyways, I'll get some clips maybe boarding, and we'll see you in the next one. Right then, and we have touched down. So 12 hours of flying. I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty smooth flight to be fair, but I'm absolutely cooked. I think I got like maybe 2 hours of sleep in total there, and I've got another full day, so I'm absolutely shattered. But I kept doing little posing rounds, well, not posing rounds, but little ab checks in the bathroom as you do, and I'm dry, so I'm excited to see the gym session later on. Right then, we're at the airport. First thing we're doing is checking out the snacks. This is very dangerous. I'm not going to do that thing that people do where they stock up on food and then they just have like a 10k calorie binge post show, but I'm just going to look at it. So we have got the final meal before we head to the Airbnb. So just some baby rice, almond butter and dark chocolate. Honestly, the more I'm having this baby rice, the more I think is astronomically clear of rice pudding. Honestly, I'm considering biting the bullet when I get back home and just having that as one of my main rice sources. But yeah. Anyways, getting through security was actually pretty easy. If you compare to my America trip, which was an absolute, what is going on with my hair? Absolute nightmare getting through security in America, thanks to the lovely immigration services. But these pretty efficient. I'm like an hour ahead of schedule as well, which is cool. So I'm gonna get to the Airbnb in good time. I'll check in with AJ. And yeah, hopefully be in the gym by a decent time. So I'm just on the limousine bus on the way to Myeongdong, and one of the cool things about competing abroad is the people you run into, because I saw, don't know if you know who he is, Mohammed Rifki, who's a up-and-coming men's physique athlete. He's just won a pro show actually, won 2 pro shows, so I think he's going to the Olympia this year. He's in Myeongdong, which is where I'm staying in Korea. So I literally just messaged him saying, yeah, where are you training today? And he's training in the gym that I was planning on training at, but fortunately, this is annoying, he's is training pretty much now or very close to now. So it's going to be touch and go, because honestly that would be such a cool opportunity to obviously speak to him, chat to him, and also get some content as well. Like do like an Instagram reel caption, like Natty versus enhanced men's physique or something like that. But yeah, like if I just stayed in England and did the UK shows, like opportunities like this wouldn't really come along, where you get people from all over the world coming into one place, because there seem to be a lot of shows going on in Korea around this time. Obviously, you had the Monsters in last weekend, so a lot of people are here for that sort of thing. So yeah, that just makes it even cooler this trip, and I can't wait. I'm guessing I'll meet like a wide range of pretty interesting people, so I'm here for it, man. Just get me to the Airbnb, because bro, I need a shower. Right, so we've made it to Seoul and almost had a bit of a disaster. So first thing is the Airbnb that I got, it doesn't open, or it's not open for check-in until 3 p.m, which means I've got a couple of hours to kill now. And I was gonna go to the gym to train with Mohammed, but he's just finished now, so I'm gonna have to go to another gym. But I got out of the bus, and to my horror, the Osmo in which I literally just bought to vlog this whole trip was not in my pocket. And I was like, I've literally left it in the bus, and the bus drove off. And luckily, one of the other workers was outside and managed to just ring him before he went miles away. So thankfully the Osmo has been recovered, and you guys can enjoy this lovely footage. So I am gassed. I think that's my cardio done for the year. And yeah, what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna try and check into the Airbnb, because it's super close, so I'd rather just put my stuff away. If I can't, then I'll just go to the gym, but fingers crossed we can. We'll get some training footage in. Several hours later, where to begin? So a lot has happened since the last clip. So I actually decided on going back to the Airbnb. Main reason being, I didn't want to really carry a bunch of bags around Seoul to the gym. And then I found out the Airbnb, I'm not even going to film in there because it's just too cramped. It was a lot smaller than what I expected, which is fine, it's not the end of the world. But on top of that, the toilet doesn't flush, and the stove doesn't work, and there's no pan. So basically there's no option for me to cook at all whilst I'm here, which is fantastic, which means my protein has to come from either whey, which is fine, or pre-packaged sauce. So I did a little grocery run. There's genuinely no no protein sources anywhere that I can have that I like the halal or a lean fish sauce that's somewhat semi-recognizable. I did like a half an hour walk, then I was scanning around a quote-unquote Whole Foods for about another hour, I'd say, trying to find something decent, and then I end up getting a couple of tiny little packets of pre-cooked tilapia, which will last me like one meal if that. So yeah, it's one of them, when you come to this part of the world, like it's great, it's fantastic if you're going on holiday, but if you are a Muslim bodybuilder, yeah, maybe not ideal. So I'm on the way to the gym now. I'm going to Signature Gym, which apparently is really cool. I'm gonna try and see if there's anything there, but I'm gonna also maybe get another tub of whey protein as well, just because obviously I know that digests well with me, and yeah, obviously you don't need to have any specific type of whey as a Muslim, so fingers crossed I'll have some isolate. Otherwise, this is going to be a rather interesting rest of the trip.
Son of a Gustin style, you get me? Yeah, new whip outside is different. Ask me where to cop it, mind your business. New whip outside, I'm vicious. Ask me where to cop it, I'll admit it. Can't you tell that I'm riding with it? 5 or 6, I can't find those digits. Line them up and say mind your business. Don't you know that my mind is different? Can't you tell that I'm riding with it? 5 or 6, I can't find those digits. Line them up and say mind your business. Don't you know that I'm riding with it? I'm riding with it. You can't see the size, ain't norm. I ain't reached my final form. I gotta teach inside a storm. I gotta reach inside.
That wraps up the session at what is actually a pretty decent gym, Signature Gym in Seoul. I'm definitely going to come back, but annoyingly, it was not a good session at all. Came into it just feeling like the walk here. For some reason, the maps took me down such a convoluted route out to get out of the subway, where I walked about 20 minutes longer than I should have. So this whole day has just been a complete write-off, like the number of steps I've had to do, the number of stuff that's kind of gone awry. And bro, I went into the session feeling like empty physically, and then the first rep, like my lat cramped up straight away, which is never a good sign. So yeah, not firing, and then physique shots. I'm not even going to bother boasting my physique because it's not bad, but condition visibly isn't there because I'm holding water, and then I almost feel a little bit empty as well because of the lack of nutrition and water and salt and everything for the day. So it's going to be a tall task at this point. Fingers crossed from tomorrow though. I'm just going to write this whole day off because, as I said, the whole exploring Seoul bit has been fantastic and I've loved it and I can't wait to explore more. But it's just the prep and bodybuilding side of things which isn't going ideal. So tune in next episode, which will be in a few days, to see if we can recover it. I think that will be like the days leading up to the show and the show day itself. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you there.